everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we last left off, we came to Redcliffe Village, and then we met with Alexius Galeron Alexius or something, who apparently has all the mages in his service, so we're trying to figure out what.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
Why does he disapprove?
What does the Magister have against you?
He does not like to be reminded of what mages can become. He says all tranquil must leave Redcliffe, but who would take us in?
When did the Tevinters
How long
arrive?
have Tevinters been here?
Magister Alexius arrived at nightfall, 2 days after we retreated from the Temple of Sacred Ashes. He forced anyone without magic out of the castle, save those he required to serve him. Even the Arl was sent away.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not? I am an alchemist. You must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my services.
Sure.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Right.
The Inquisition, back again. Perhaps I can...
What does...
He doesn't. He says all
You're
tranquil...
tranquil?
You're one of the Tranquil?
Yes, my talent for magic was insufficient to protect me from demons. Rather than risk me becoming possessed, the Circle removed my connection to the Fade. My magic is gone, along with my dreams and desires. Those now in Redcliffe prefer not to see us.
Alright.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, you're with us now. We'll take good care of you. You can pause and read this. Crows and Queen Madrigal. Okay. Talwyn?
Inquisition, huh? I wish to holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These Tevinters make my shoulder blades itch.
You might need to get that looked at.
You're not happy with this new alliance?
Something's not right about that lot. They're not like us. Magic or no, I'd rather count myself among decent folk than stand with magisters.
Okay. Tell me about yourself.
Who are you?
Name's Talwyn,
Here's Talwyn.
formerly of the Circle of Magi in Hosberg. Lived my whole life there. Since I was 10 years old and came into my magic. 3 meals a day, quality education, a roof over my head. If you're not summoning demons, a mage tower's a fine place to be.
Aren't you with the rebellion?
If you are happy in the Circle, why are you here with the rebels?
We're all rebels now. The vote saw to that. The majority wanted to dissolve the circles. The rest of us went with them or were cut loose. I figured I'm better off with my fellow mages than on my own.
How did the Grand Enchanter end up working with Tevinter?
1 minute, we were bracing for the Templars to attack. The next, we had a Magister ally. It was a stroke of luck that's given us an edge. In a way. Out of the frying pan.
And into the liquid,
Goodbye.
the oil.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
What, about anything? I'm not even allowed to ask who you are. Oh, that's a big piece of cheese. Jesus Christ. It's huge. Excuse-moi. And I'll go upstairs. Wait, what the hell is that? Is that a tree? Oh, it's got a lizard on it!
Long day.
I was wondering what it was. I thought it was like a statue of a demon or something. Hello. Annulment of Diasmud. Or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Annulment. Diasmud Circle. Right. What do we have in here then? A blue bed. Nice open view. And a big wheel of cheese again. And this room, the blue bed, nice open view, and a book, and some cards. Oh, this is a long one. You can pause and read this. More jewelry on his head, apparently village leaders, hedge maids, late up seers, local colour. Peasants oath threatened me after I tricked him into a feast. Found out who's sleeping on top of me, bring more robes next year. Alright. What are these things? They look like cards. Some of those pictures kind of look like what you see in the codex entries. And giant apples. Alright. Out of my way! This tavern's kind of rubbish. It only has 2 rooms. Some warrior abilities generate guard on themselves or on their allies. Characters with guard will lose it before their health. We got Cullen, Xenon the Antiquarian. Whatever you heard about Clark Wasabellion, the Twilf is far worse. I would spare you that. What remains of Kirkwall Templars have been under my blah. Don't let me read it then.
Of course.
What? Of course!
Demons in the countryside. Good day. These make us feed you, my child.
I'm running away from that. Right. To the Chantry we go. Redcliffe Village Chantry. Find treasure maps and blah blah blah. Okay. Woo! What shall we find here, eh? Ooh. Well, you
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
I'll think about it. Okay, I thought about it. I'm gonna help. Go! Out of my face. Back off! Let's close it. Yeah. Hello?
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
I kind of just point my hand at it.
You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Where's Felix?
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Is something wrong with him?
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
You're a magister?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
Why help us?
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer, not for some time. Look, You must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
Oh, great. Every time someone messes with the time flow, it fucks things up. Even if it's just a little tiny thing. To get here before me?
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died?
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself?
No!
Sped some things up and slowed others down?
I didn't see any of that.
Soon, there will be more like it. And they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable. And it's unraveling the world.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
You're asking me to take a lot on faith.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it, ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys.
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Tevinter Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
What? Why does he want me?
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
Well, the rifts could work as a time portal, seeing as they transport you to a different world. They could technically be able to send you into the past if you manage to find a place that is set in the past, or something like that.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
So how do we stop him then?
Do you have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Well, that's pretty deep. Time travel. You never mess with time. It always fucks you over somehow. I only want to stop Hitler from being born. Well, because you did that, you no longer exist. Your parents don't exist because they were, I don't know, descendants of Hitler or something. Oh, I want to stop Genghis Khan from killing all those people. Well, that means China doesn't exist anymore or something. You know. Go all the way back in the past and you do one little thing and it will change a lot of things. Or it might be the other way where it changes nothing. It's like, well, this happens already in the timeline, so you can't stop it. Kind of thing. Work this. Ooh, that's a fancy chest. Oh. Ooh. Pretty. Wonder if I can figure out what they are. Alright. So that looks like the Golden City. The Magisters that were trying to get into it, that then turned it into the Dark City below. That one, I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. That one, I think is maybe Andraste and Mysarian or something, maybe? That one's an elf, I can tell by the ears. I don't know. That one, again, Andraste and her husband, and I think that's when he betrays her. That's when Andraste gets put on the stake and burned, and then that guy kills her as a mercy killing. And I think that is Andraste going to the Maker or something? I don't know. But generally, that's what it seems like. Oh, there's a bag. Hello, bag. Dalish toy soldier. Man, this Chantry seems to have been abandoned in a hurry. It looks nothing like the Chantry from Origins, but maybe it's a different one. I don't know. The Singing Maiden. Elfroot and Embrium grow in open fields and wooded areas near trees. Oh! Story of King Bedir. Bedir was like most kings, was a man of great pride who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. Well then.
Does Tevinter really need cults? Aren't they weird enough?
They have torn open time itself. So no, I doubt they truly need a cult as well.
No one's happy.
You're from the Inquisition?
Hello?
I didn't think you'd still be here. Were you really looking to ally with us?
Sure.
I want this war to end without sending you back to the Circle.
There has to be a way, right? We're not what they think, all blood mages and abominations. We just want to be normal, have families, use our magic to help grow crops or something. We never wanted war.
Whoa.
What choice did we have? Stay and be slaves?
Sometimes to achieve the world one desires, one must take regrettable measures.
I hope you can do something. Tying ourselves to Tevinter. That can't be the right way to end this.
You don't like Tevinter?
You don't approve of the Grand Enchanter's decision.
I was there when we voted to leave the Circle. She really seemed to care what we wanted. She was ready to rebel, but she wasn't going to unless it was the will of all mages. It's hard to believe she'd go behind our backs and sell us to the Magisters.
When did the Magisters come?
How long has Magister Alexius been here?
A day or two after.
Oh my
After
god,
the
that guy!
Conclave, he arrived.
Stop teleporting, you're not Sonic!
Come to save us from the wrath of the Templars, they said. But this doesn't feel like safety.
You seem young to be part of this.
I'm Lisas. I came into my magic when I was 9 years old. Templars came into the alienage and took me to the Circle. They didn't even let me say goodbye. It's not right. I studied hard. I passed my harrowing. I sing the chant. But I'll be locked up for the rest of my life.
Be careful.
Take care of yourself. There's something strange going on.
I never thought the Grand Enchanter would swear to a Magister.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll sort it all out. Right, so we got a few more quests here. One of them was the flowers for Senna. We can just quick travel over here. Then we got to go to, I think it was the lake, in order to find the ram for that guy, and also the spirit for the blood mage. No, not blood mage. The blood lotus. There we go. I knew I'd get the name eventually. I know this. I've said it before, but I just can't get over how well this game looks. It's so gorgeous looking. Right, place some flowers. What? You're welcome? I don't know if you're trying to tell me something, but you're welcome. Alright, quick travel. Woo! Up and around. Climb! Damn it. If I had cleats on, it'd be a lot easier to climb. Whoa. Oh, there we go. There's the middle of the lake. Right, let's deal with this first. Warlord Greatsword. Is that referencing King Arthur? It would have been kind of better if it came out of the water itself with a hand, but I guess that's cool. Putting its own twist on things. Stop.
Lord Wolseley, I presume. A young man named Jimmy would very much like you to return home. Oh, good.
He ran off. Ah, bear! Don't want to fight. Ow! Stupid bear! Explode! Right. I guess we told the ram to go meet the guy, I guess. I'm going to quick travel over here quickly though. Where is it? No, I want to get to the citadel. Oh, I guess I don't have to walk. Because we got to go activate that elven relic for Solus to help the rift heal better. And just speeding things up, I'll just take my horse.
I've new, sir.
Don't care. I'm busy.
Yeah!
Yes, horse, I know you're kind of complaining, but we got work to do. Right. Run. Run. I wonder if I can just... Oh, I can.
Here!
Okay, then. That works. I'm gonna ram into you, you ram! What happened to prove it? Nope. Alright, if I remember correctly, it's...
We want no trouble here.
Up over here? Oh, hello! We go. Right. There it is. And activate.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
Where's the Solus approves message? There we go. Right, then we got a quick travel back to Redcliffe. Bam. Tell them that we gave the lotus flowers. Storyteller, I did that thing.
No man needs. These statues come from ancient dreams of blood.
Oh! Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Greetings, traveler.
Widower, I've done your stuff.
I do not suppose you found my Senna's shrine. I know it is a long way to go.
I'm done.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Falundine and carried safely.
after all the long years she carried me. Thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness.
It's fine.
Thank you, friend. May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
We got the guy over here.
True enough.
Hi, my friend. Woolsey, I found your ram. It ran off when I talked to it. And it seems to be in your field.
Lord Wolseley came back! He says you convinced him. Here, for all your trouble.
No problem. I think. We can't do that yet, not high enough. I think we need to be at least level 12. And I think we're done here. So... Ooh. Oh, that's the Black Emporium. Alright, back to Haven. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we'll talk to a few people, see if they've got anything else new to say, and I think we'll stop for today. Because we did a lot of stuff. Went to Redcliffe, helped a lot of mages, helped a lot of refugees. Pretty much what we do in our job description. Sandra, got anything new to say?
Yes.
Nothing. Colin?
Did you need something? The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Alright.
That's all.
I'm sure.
Okay then. I guess that'll be it for this episode. Next time...
Have you seen the horses?
Feels good to be back at work, Inquisition. And lucky you have me. In lesser hands, you'd be in trouble. Haven can't support the mounts you need, but I can.
How are the horses?
How are your charges? Well supplied?
Haven is groaning under the weight. It wasn't built for this, but we'll make it serve.
Any news?
Heard anything worth noting?
Too busy to hear things, and that's how I like it.
Alright.
Farewell.
Make her be with you.
Okay, as I was saying, we'll stop here for now, and in the next episode, we shall buy... That's free. Sure, I'll take that. We shall go talk to everyone else, and then go from there. Maybe we'll go to one of the other areas we've unlocked. There's Blackwell here.
On a new shipment.
Hello. Damn it, you keep interrupting me.
Look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
If I hadn't been saved by Inquisition soldiers, I don't know what would have happened.
Inquisition soldiers? That's not what I've heard. I have to admit, I thought you'd be...
Human?
Yes.
Are you honest?
Being up front is better than Oxman.
It was a foolish thought. Should have known better than to say anything. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
I want peace.
I just want to help stop the war. Try to put things back in order.
A worthy goal, one I'm happy to support. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
We sure do. Want to talk some more?
I've heard rumors of abandoned warden camps all over these parts. If we have time, I'd like to take a look. See if there's anything we can salvage.
Sure thing. Tell me about the Wardens.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
Oh, come on. What do they do?
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You haven't had contact with other wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man.
In some cases,
Besides,
yeah.
I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
So you have no idea where the rest of the wardens are?
Do you find that odd? The Blight is over. We don't need an organized force. And orders don't change much from day to day. For the last 1,000 years or so, it's been just find Darkspawn, kill them, repeat as necessary.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
I do, I still need to talk.
Something on your mind?
What's the Inquisition?
What do you think of the Inquisition?
I expected more. More men, better equipment. You may have Andraste's favor, but wars are won by men, soldiers.
Avoiding war altogether would be ideal.
True enough. Still, it never hurts to be prepared. One thing I will say about your men. They're passionate, devoted. You inspire them.
Well, I'm kind of
Build on that
inspiring
foundation,
that
and you will have an army that makes nations tremble.
Thoughts on war?
What do you think about all this trouble between the mages and Templars?
Looking at it from where we stand, it seems inevitable. But that could be hindsight. How many of us actually saw it coming? Either way, I don't think the Chantry will ever recover.
What do you think of Haven?
It's a war camp that was once a pilgrim's refuge. It's the state of the world, though, isn't it? Holy ground turned into a battlefield. Pity about that temple. Would have been nice to see it.
Not much to it.
What do you think of my advisors?
Cullen. He's got the look of a man who's been through too much. He's seen the best and the worst of humanity, and I think he still struggles with where that leaves him. Still, I trust him to watch my back.
About our cause?
What do you think of the Inquisition's cause?
Restoring order is a goal I support wholeheartedly. But that's not the end of it, is it? Not by a half. The Lady Seeker believes we are restoring the Chantry. Others say it needs reform. I don't know where you stand on the matter, and I'll admit I haven't made up my mind either.
In a circle?
You must have some feelings about our friends.
Madame Vivian only allied with the Inquisition because she knows it will bring her power.
Yes, I know.
The most poisonous snakes are often the most beautiful.
Alright, that's it for now.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
I'll just have a quick look to see if there's anything else.
At your service.
Talk about you, I guess.
I want to hear more about you.
Compared to yours, my life will seem dull indeed.
Your name Blackwall doesn't sound Orlesian. Marcher, then? Ferelden?
I was from the Free Marchers originally. Markham. That was a long time ago. Another life.
I hear that many wardens were once criminals.
You're right. And when you join, your past is forgotten, so let's leave it that way.
Okay.
Why did you join the wardens?
Because they remember honor and sacrifice. Words that have little meaning to the rest of us. Because they lay down their lives for those they have sworn to protect. We all need to believe there are such men in the world. I needed to believe I could be one of them.
What did you do before you became a warden?
I was a soldier, a nobody trained to wield a sword and follow orders. I grew weary of fighting other men's wars.
So you became a warden?
More or less. Becoming a Grey Warden was the first time I felt like I mattered. The life I led before seems hollow in comparison. Perhaps one day it will fade away.
Alright.
We can continue this discussion at another time.
Very well.
Okay, so we'll end here. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we shall be talking to everyone else. Until then, bye-bye.